The goal in life is to evolve. As you may already be aware, growth is a crucial indicator of life, and learning is growth. Fractions are not left out of the growth process, as they have evolved from whole numbers to numeric fractions to simple algebraic fractions and now to complex algebraic fractions. Just as the organs of a baby do not change in the process of growth but only increase in dimensions, complex algebraic fractions follow the same basic principles as the numeric fractions with just some peculiarity. This leads us to expressing algebraic fractions in their lowest terms. Let's take a familiar example. Reduce 16 over 24 to its lowest term. If you were to answer this question, what would be your answer? 2 over 3, right? Yes, you must have found a factor or factors of both 16 and 18 and divided both numbers by it. It is the same with complex algebraic fractions. What we do is to simply factorize both the numerator and the denominator where possible, and then divide through by the common factor or factors. That said, we need to consider the peculiarity. One thing that occurs with the factors of algebraic fractions is the need to rearrange an expression where necessary, and this usually happens when there are negative signs. For instance, 1 plus 2 equals 3. And 2 plus 1 equals 3. This would mean that 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 1. Algebraically, A plus B is equal to B plus A. Now, 1 minus 2 equals minus 1, but 2 minus 1 equals 1. What could be going on? It is what I call the minus sign syndrome. Whenever we have 1 minus 2, it is the same as minus 2 plus 1. We only rearranged the expression. Now let's factor out the minus sign on the right-hand side to get minus open bracket 2 minus 1 close bracket. Evaluating the expression in the bracket, we have minus into brackets 1, and that is minus 1. So you see, 1 minus 2 is equal to minus into brackets 2 minus 1. Algebraically, A minus B is equal to minus into brackets B minus A. Always have that at the back of your mind. On a general note, division of negative and positive symbols in algebra follows the same rule as the division of negative and positive numbers. Enough of the speaking. Join me in another lesson as we put into practice what we've learned. But remember that in this lesson, we learned that to reduce an algebraic fraction, we factorize both numerator and denominator and divide through with their common